A mindful mama and a hot mess walk into midlife. One of us meditates, the other curses under her breath. Welcome to Namaste and No Way. Hi, welcome to our very special episode today. It's our Mother's Day recap, love, laughter, and leftover crumbs.
Love it.
And our moms are here.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
morning.
Good morning.
This is Gail. This is my mom. And
This is Candy. This is my mom.
Hi.
all right. So we wanted to talk about like Mother's Day and how everyone celebrates Mother's Day and how being a mother nowadays, we want to know like what you feel like is the difference between when you were a mom or and if you think we're doing a good job or
And Melissa and I mother in lots of really different ways, in a lot of ways. So yeah, just hearing about your experiences as moms, we were just like really curious. There's so many ways to do it. And now we mother with social media. So we like very much hear all the things we're doing terribly or that we're doing well.
definitely.
So we were curious about like your perspectives around that too. Do you want to ask the first question?
Sure. We wanted to have you on, obviously, because Motherfield feels very different, I would say, than the way I grew up. Like things were kind of just like, it is what it is. And like you couldn't really question, although I did. How do you feel like our parenting has changed from your parenting?
Well, I think for the most part, our parenting was a lot easier in a lot of different ways and maybe less complicated. I think
What made it complicated?
no internet, no
Yeah.
any of that.
Yeah.
No, none of
100%.
that. We had one TV when you kids were growing up, and
No.
later on we had two, but I think in the beginning
I
it was
mean,
only one.
I remember always having two, but
We had it down
When
in
you were
our
little.
at three.
family room. That was the only TV on
And
it.
you're in a bedroom.
I don't know. Oh, you're right. I did have one in the bedroom. You're
That was
right. I
hers. It
did.
didn't count.
Well, I watched it.
Yeah, I did. I do remember that now. Yeah, it was a little TV.
I used to watch
But
TV in your bed all
yeah,
the time.
yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we didn't have. But you know what? Even the TV
But you
was
didn't allow
was
us to watch
not a
watch it.
lot of it. No,
You
you
were
weren't
very,
allowed to watch it
like
in the morning and
anti-screen.
not in the afternoon. You were allowed to watch it right before you went to bed for about a half hour or so, or maybe an hour. But it wasn't like an all-day event.
No.
And when I was growing up, we weren't allowed to. We watched TV on Saturday.
See, we were the same. We were the same way.
You watched.
Limited. You couldn't watch it a lot.
You let
No.
me watch it whenever.
Oh, I let Megan. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Megan
watched it
Charlie.
whenever, and I never was like that into it because I had
No,
free
she
access. I
wasn't.
had a TV in my room. I didn't really
Yeah.
care about it.
We had TV. Yeah, I was gonna say we
We
had
had TVs
TVs
every.
every
We had one in
room.
the kitchen.
Yeah, we even had one in the kitchen.
I mean, we listened to music all the time. I always had
We
music
did.
on all the time in my room and like in the living everywhere. We had music on all the time.
Yeah.
So I guess that's
Yeah.
maybe what was the difference. Maybe we didn't watch TV. Maybe we listened to music. I don't know. And we were outside all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And we had
for sure.
activities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of outside activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meg was on the swim team, so our lives surrounded Meg's either practices or meets, or so we were really
Yeah.
busy with
And it was like us. We had
stuff like that.
You had
soccer,
you had
gymnastics,
dance,
ice skating.
gymnastics, soccer.
Yeah.
I don't. Did you do volleyball or something? Remember, you got the
No.
ball in your face.
Oh, one game.
I remember.
One game because
And
dad
you had
coached
braces
and I
on.
and
Boom.
I
You didn't
did
like
and
it.
I was like, oh, I want to be on the volleyball team. And I had like my little shin guards on and everything. And then like literally 5 minutes in the game, boom, right in my face. And I was like, forget this. Wah! I was
Yeah,
crying and I
yeah.
walked up. I
That was the
never
last
did
time
it
you
again.
played.
That was the
And
last time.
I don't blame you because you used to. It was a co-ed.
Well, and that
boys and
girl,
girls.
she was crazy. The bully.
I feel
So-
like too, but like
She was like a bruta.
It's funny because I feel like nowadays you hear like, oh, don't overschedule your kids, but like that did happen then too.
But
Yes.
In
you know what?
90s, yeah.
Our concept of overscheduling is not like yours.
No,
Totally
What do you
not.
think? What do you
No.
think's different about it?
I think
They're never
it-
bored, I think.
there was a lot more downtime with the kids back then. Yes, you
Yes.
may have had activities, but it didn't mean that every single day you had every activity you could imagine under the sun, which is
Yeah.
how it is today. And our
I mean, there were times I still felt overscheduled though, like, I don't know, especially like
Yeah.
in high school when it was like I had everything and then tests and like school and then
Right, you
going to
had a lot.
SATs. It always felt like a
But
lot.
maybe
A
it's
lot
like
of
the little kid.
pressures.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
maybe that is the difference. Like
Yeah.
now it's like the second graders are
Right.
overscheduled versus
Oh,
like
Well,
high
they have
school.
homework in
Yeah.
first and second grade in
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, I mean, I look at what Arabella has and how overscheduled she is and how
You think
much
she's overscheduled?
I do, only because
I'm so cognitive of that. I don't
she's
feel like she's
so
overscheduled.
like, she goes to school, she's gotta come home, she's gotta do her homework, and she needs downtime too. All the kids need
All the kids,
downtime.
yeah.
It's a really, like, a recovery period for them. They need that.
But
They
their
need that
lives are busy,
downtime.
I mean,
yeah.
she only has
Mm.
gymnastics and softball just started. She had basketball for like 6 weeks, but like
Yeah,
gymnastics, yes, is a
very
definitely a commitment,
yeah.
but she loves it and she wants to
It's
do
worth
it.
it,
And
yeah.
I mean, when she got asked to be on the team, I was like, is this something you want to do? It's a very long class that it's very big commitment and you can't skip, like,
Yeah.
Right.
and she's like been all in.
She's really
Which is
talented at it too.
she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember too, what time does she get home from school every day? Or
3:15,
or if she stays for champions, she
just
gets
on
home.
Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, but that's still 4 or 5 o'clock.
She
So
doesn't have anything on champion days.
on
Well, it's like
no,
Beckett.
but
She's
still by the
very good
time
at the cheerleading.
you
Yeah.
get home, it's late, and, if she has homework left over that she didn't do from the earlier in the week, now she's gotta do it.
Well, that's how we do it Mondays usually. We do
Yeah.
the whole packet on Monday, so
Well,
we have
guess-
nothing left.
I guess having
Yeah.
Grammy here this week has kinda messed up her schedule.
A little bit because she didn't want to do homework
Yeah.
on Monday because
Of
Grammy was
course,
here.
yeah.
Like,
I feel like anytime there's a change in the schedule.
Well, and
yeah.
plus
Like,
and she's been up at 5
sense.
a.m. every day.
every
oh, that's
day.
way too early.
Why? Because Grammy's here, so
Yeah.
she goes in Grammy's bed.
Oh,
She's just excited.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
she's all dressed. I'm like, "You're all dressed for
Wow.
school
she's
already?"
always dressed in the morning when she gets up. She'll get up and brush
Yeah.
her teeth and get dressed.
Wow. Good
And then
for her.
and after
don't do that.
she's
We don't
Oh, we have to do that, otherwise we'll never get dressed.
Yeah.
Don't you know she loves wearing her pajamas?
Oh, she
Yes.
does love to wear
Yeah.
her pajamas. Yep, she does.
Pajamas are the best.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Cincinnati.
Like the differences? Like, what do you think we do better than you guys did?
I think maybe how do I say this? I think maybe how you control all of that scheduling, maybe
Chaos.
yeah, chaos, however you want to look at it, because sometimes it does feel chaotic. I mean, I sit here and I watch it. I'm going, I couldn't do that. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
maybe you're a little more organized, and maybe I shouldn't say organized, maybe more disciplined as far as doing things a certain way and then doing it every day, whatever.
Routine.
A
Meg's
routine.
very
I
I
organized.
feel like you were very
Yeah.
organized as
I-
a parent.
Meg
I
was
was.
so-
I was very, very routine oriented.
Very routine.
And
Yeah.
mainly because kids need that structure.
And I appreciated it because it made
Yeah.
me a better mom, like having a
You
mom
do.
like that, growing up like that.
Yeah,
Were
you
we
have to have
routines?
that.
No, we didn't have.
I hate routines,
Yeah.
which has been a
We
huge
just-
struggle.
But you have
Go.
routines now.
I mean, it's been a long process.
You don't
We
like routines
weren't
at all.
like
Really?
routines at all. I'm not
Yeah.
a person. No, and
I
think,
feel like everyone likes
uh,
routines.
Most
I
people
don't think
yeah, I
so.
don't.
Really?
Or I
Tell me why you say that. I want to understand.
I feel like really constricted by routines.
Okay.
Like I think I want to know like things I like to have anchor points in my day of things that I do all the time, but like doing the same thing in the same order makes me want to have a panic attack. Like I hate everything about that. But I feel like I did like when we were growing up, like because I did so many sports, like school.
Yeah.
so maybe
you
there
were very
were.
organized with the sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
and
Kim.
skiing, we did a.
and we did a lot of ski.
Yeah.
But like we were, I don't know, we didn't. It wasn't super
It
overly
wasn't
structured.
routine. Yeah.
When I met
Yeah.
Kim, she hated, like, didn't have any routines, didn't have any like organization as far as that's concerned. And she said she hated it, just like you. But now she knows the benefit
Now
of
that
a
you have
routine and she
children.
loves
Mhm.
it.
With kids, I
She
feel like
would
you
die without
You
a
have to
routine.
have.
Yeah, it
And
depends
it-
how constrictive you are too. I think.
I'm pretty
Right.
constrictive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could do that.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that you do the same things, same activities day in and day out, but whatever you do in a specific day is more structured so that the kids know what to expect.
Yeah.
Right.
And-
Yeah, and I
yeah.
want to like spontaneously be like, let's do this.
Yeah, and sometimes that's okay,
Yes.
But I
within
don't
the
think it's
structure.
something.
That gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
Right. I think we're just, but I think that's how, like, partially how you're wired. Cause I
That's
can see it with the 2 kids. Like, Addie needs like so much structure, so much routine. Like, she thrives in it, but Bex does not thrive in it. Like, if
Yeah.
I forced her to come home every day and do her homework, like, it would be a disaster.
It
But I
would.
need to, like,
I mean,
think
it
of,
pretty much
like,
is a little bit
yeah,
like
so
of a
it's, like,
struggle,
not,
but
but, like, with ads, she needs the same, like, I can see how it, like, very much influences
Different
her.
personalities.
Yeah, I think it's different. And I had, like, my like, Charlie
Oh,
and
I feel
I
like
were
Beckett would be
really,
good
really
with a
different.
routine. She doesn't like it, huh?
No.
It depends, like, it's, like, depends on how structured you're talking.
Mm.
Like, there needs to be flexibility within the routine.
She's gonna rebel, like, because Arabella definitely rebels a lot for.
When this is the interesting part, I did not rebel.
Never. Meg would never rebel.
Never.
You were like the perfect
Her
child.
brother?
No,
Oh,
but-
the other child?
or-
She was.
Or did
Her
my
brother
mom
was
parent?
not.
Charlie was different. Or did my mom parent in a way that didn't, like, prevent, like, I didn't have anything to rebel against.
Yeah, you said she was so easy.
She was, like, really
Yeah,
easygoing.
I
Yeah.
wasn't really. Yeah.
I
It
remember
wasn't
the
super
party
structured.
story. She had a party at her house when her mom went away,
Yeah.
and she got in trouble.
My
think the
friend's,
cops
my
came or
friend's
something?
mom
Oh.
caught us, and she
Yeah.
was super, super strict.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
And she
and
came home
yeah.
and she was not mad at Megan because of the party. She was like, "Why did you get caught?"
She had to drive home from New
I love
Hampshire, and the other parents were, like, so strict, so she had to deal with them.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like you were
That's
pretty
funny.
strict, but I mean, and I definitely rebelled. It didn't
Oh,
work.
yeah.
But some kids, like, I think then and now, like, one of the similarities is, like, every kid is so different.
Yeah. It's
Like,
true.
did you feel like that? Like, it's like
Yeah.
parenting Charlie
Yeah.
and parenting me
So different.
was really
yes.
different.
Yeah.
And I was one of 7 kids, so we had all different personalities. And
Yeah, so you were used to.
yeah, I was used to just go with the flow. You got it.
And your parents probably knew the differences between the kids and probably adjusted accordingly. I don't know. Did
I
they
don't know,
do that?
7. I don't know how they did
They
that.
have 7 and they had 1 bathroom.
Yeah, it was.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well,
They have 1
I
bathroom
know,
with 7
everyone
kids.
says
7
and
kids.
2
I mean,
adults.
That's
we,
crazy.
we
Yeah, my
only-
grandma lived to be
9.
103.
My
Yikes.
How
yeah.
did she do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Mother-
insane.
My
Yeah.
mother just passed just recently, and she was 103.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we have longevity in the family.
You do.
We have a lot of longevity
Oh,
too.
yeah.
One of my grandmothers lived to be like 108 or something.
We were
Grandma
shocked that
Hills.
she lived to be
Grandma,
103.
no, she lived till she was 103. She was
Yeah.
103.
I thought
And
it was
that's-
108. Kim
That
looked
is
it up.
such an
I don't think
accomplishment.
so.
Well, 103. Still over 100.
Yeah.
And I,
They-
you
so
know, my
they
party halfway to
experience it.
100. I'm going to be 100. My
You-
grandfather was
yeah.
93.
That's what she called her.
It's okay if you
Yeah.
want to be 100,
I do.
but you have to have your brain. Like when you
My grandma had a really
like
hard time.
yeah, she
the
had
last few
dementia
years.
towards the end.
Yeah.
So I would you don't mind being here to 100 if you know what you
Right.
if you know you're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I hope my brain is okay. But if it's not, like, I want someone
You'll
to
still
take
be
care
here.
of me. Wheel me around.
At
Bring me
least
to
for years.
things.
Yeah. That's what we did. We just took her with us.
Took her around. Yeah.
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 I feel like there's like constant pressure now. Like, did you guys feel judged as parents back then as much as we probably
Feel
feel
like
judged
pressure to
now?
I mean, I did not feel judged.
I think
No.
I felt I judged myself as a parent because I always wanted to be like a good parent. I wanted you to instill good qualities. And my standards as far as raising you were kind of high.
hmm
So I think I judged myself. I didn't care what other people thought. I was,
Yeah.
Well, I feel like dad too. He was definitely strict about like academics.
Yeah.
My father was very strict about academics. Like, if I came home with like a B, it was a big problem. Like
Yeah.
straight A's. That's what that was
well, I think most
Expected.
parents hope for that, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get it.
I don't feel like
I-
you guys did. Really? I feel like I
No.
did.
we
I was
Um,
obsessed with it.
yeah,
But
and
you
Meg
guys
was so
didn't-
smart.
I mean, I was in like honors classes in like 5th
Yeah.
and 6th
Same,
grade.
Same with
but it was
Meg.
like
Yeah.
all self-driven. Yeah, I don't feel like you guys
Um,
really cared as much, or maybe
yeah.
because I cared so much.
Yeah, Meg
don't
was,
know.
Meg was a student.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think
Yeah.
when you were in the 7th grade, one of the science teachers recognized that you were bored in the other classes. So they put her in the talented? I
Oh,
think I-
tag, talented and gifted.
Yeah, talented and
Okay,
gifted
yeah.
classroom. So that she had gone into that. So
And I was with all the nerds.
Like me.
But I literally was like,
You just weren't
okay,
here.
this is great.
Oh,
But like,
goodness.
where are my friends that I talk to?
yeah.
Which was fine. I mean, honestly, it
you
was
kinda
helpful
like
to me.
Meg
I did.
now.
I did. So I really liked it, actually. I actually got to like hang out with a lot of really smart people, and I won
learn
third
from
prize in the science fair,
That's
and
right,
like
I
Yeah, you
remember that.
I was like very into school at that point. I won the spelling bees. I won. I was in French club. Like
That's
I
Did a lot of
really did
things.
love school as far
Yeah.
as that's concerned. And then
I remember you were learning German too. I don't know if you were taking a class or if you were doing that on your own, but French and German, I remember that.
I think I took one class of
class in
German or
German,
something.
yeah.
Well, Meg, school came easy to Meg, and her brother was not that easy. So it was too different.
I know. I
But
remember
My
Meg
brother was
it
very
was
different
smart.
too.
I
Yeah.
remember thinking it was unfair even then because like it would take so much time. But now I have 2 kids where their experiences are
Yeah.
Very
similar.
different.
Very similar. Like one,
Uh-huh.
it comes easy. One, it
Like
just
I would literally
doesn't,
study the
but-
night before a test
That-
and get an A.
Same.
Yeah.
My brother,
Yeah.
he was like, and which is so funny. My mom had us both tested. I told you this. And like, we're both really smart, but my brother, she's like, one of you's a genius. And I'm like, it's me. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't
But
me.
it was him.
It wasn't me.
That's
it was
my
him.
brother's like so
He's
successful.
so
Yeah, like,
smart.
it's just school isn't.
I mean, he's like a mechanical
wasn't
engineer now. You know what I mean? Like he's literally like, he took apart our TV one time because it was like fuzzy. And my dad came home and he like freaked out. And my dad's like, put it back together. And he did. And it worked better than ever.
Well, I think we talk about that a lot, right? How like schools are
Mhm.
designed in a way that like really benefits like one type of learner, but it doesn't mean you're smarter.
Yes.
Right.
Right,
And my
like-
philosophy today about schooling is college isn't for everybody.
True.
I wish
You
you said
know.
that when I went.
Oh, back then everybody was like, oh, you
Oh,
just
you
go
gotta
to school.
college.
And if you went into a school,
Like a
that-
trade.
trade schools
Oh,
or something
you were
like
like-
that, oh, you were a dummy.
You were, yeah.
People
Only the
looked
dumb
at
Even though
kids.
it's such
Trade
a skill
But those
set.
are the
Yeah.
entrepreneurs of
Yeah.
the world. You
That's
know
what
what I
my
mean?
dad did, and I always thought like, I was like, it takes so many skills to do it. And even as a kid, I remember thinking like, if everybody goes to college, like who's gonna do all the other
all the
jobs?
other stuff.
And why is no one else asking this question? But like,
Yeah.
You're
it's
right.
true, right? Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
expected of you guys to go to college. It was
Yeah.
just
Yes,
expected.
that's
Yeah,
true.
but I can
It
remember
is-
thinking that way back then because Peter wasn't like that. Peter was my compliant child, and she was my
Compliant. You got arrested for stealing. What are you talking about? That's not compliant.
Well, most of the time
you
he
didn't get
did.
caught.
He did.
Yeah, he was under the radar.
Most of the time he did what I asked him to do. But
To your face.
yeah,
Right.
To your face.
yeah. But he's okay now.
I just did it out loud. I was honest.
You didn't hide anything.
No, I hid
Yes.
nothing. I told her the truth about everything, even if she didn't want to hear it.
I did. I would say, oh, please don't tell me. I don't want to know.
I'm like, I have to unload. I have to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
discipline like when you
Oh,
were
boy.
kids?
We did not mess around with our parents.
Yeah, if they told you to
Mm-mm.
do something, you did it.
You better do
Or
it.
what?
I don't know. The
You
pain
get
of,
grounded.
on the pain of death. That's I.
They didn't actually have to do
Right.
anything. It was just like
They
it was a different
really
time,
didn't.
didn't-
Although I do remember one time I came home from school and I was a little on the cranky side. And my mom had her hands in the dishes and soapy water and stuff like that. And I wanted to do something, and the answer was no. And was right behind her, and I'm going, bah, wait. I must have like ranted on for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden, the soapy hand came out of the water and she slapped me across
Across
the
the face.
face.
Yeah, they would slap you
And
across
that was the
face.
end of that conversation. I was number one in shock.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, you got soap on my face. That was the only thing I cared about. I left the room and I stayed upstairs for a long time. I had to
Uh-huh.
really think about what I was going to do. And of course, I did come back downstairs and I apologized for being cranky.
Apologize. I did
Yeah.
not apologize for
Yeah.
that. You
And-
hit me on the face. Like I remember a similar story when I think I called you a bitch and you
Yeah,
were
this was
doing
older.
dishes. Yeah. And she pulled her hand out, same thing across the face. I flew across the room and I was just like, all right. I won't do
Yeah.
that again. Like
Now, you were the
So you
type
did not go to
we
think
did-
about it.
No,
and
you were-
apologize.
you were the type of child that if I said, don't do it, you would look at me like we were walking across a parking lot and I was holding her hand and there was a puddle coming up and I could see her brain work. And I'm like, don't do it. Do not put your foot in that water. She looked straight at me and stuck her
Boom.
foot in the water.
Yep.
And I popped her bottom. Of course, back then
no.
and
it wasn't.
today it's
It
a
is.
crime.
It's abuse.
It's It's not
yeah.
abuse.
I mean, I think it was still abuse back then, but
Yeah, I don't
The
think
way
so.
they
I don't
understood
think
it
I
was differently.
ever hit my kids. I think looks. You could give them a look, and they knew you better stop it.
I mean, my dad used to threaten, my mom
Yeah.
would threaten, oh, when dad gets home, he's going to give you the belt, whatever. But I think I got the belt like one time and the buckle hit me and he never did it again because he felt bad. But like, I didn't get hit a ton. He used to hit us with the wooden spoons, the spaghetti spoons,
Yep.
and then we hid them.
Yep. Yep.
Then you
And then you hid them all, so they
Yeah.
were gone.
When they moved, they found them.
Yeah, all of them.
Like 15 of them, she said.
That's a lot.
wow, that's a lot of wooden
I know,
Yeah.
right? But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like as a child, like if you're hitting them, you're not really showing them that like violence isn't the option.
Well, I don't think
You
that's
know?
considered violence. I think it's an attention getter. If you pop your
You
child
don't think
on a
it's
diaper,
violence?
no, I don't.
So you think it's okay to hit a woman if they say something wrong to you?
No, I wouldn't hit an
Why?
adult
Why?
because it's
Violent?
interfering with.
Is it violent?
I think they understood it differently.
Yeah,
we
it's
did.
it
different
doesn't.
way.
We're not going to win that
Because I
argument.
think the way we think about it now, yeah, it's like we're really more focused on like how to like teach them how to do it differently.
Because hitting me did not
Yeah.
help, and it didn't teach me anything. Nothing. And if I hit Arabella, it's not going to teach her anything.
No.
At all. I would never. Like I feel like calming down and speaking to her afterwards.
But I think
and
too, like now we have more tools to
Yes,
deal
that's
with
true.
like, our emotions.
But I think we don't have the
right?
village that they had back then. Like our
Yeah, I think
grandparents,
it's
our
different.
aunts, uncles, the
Those-
neighborhood kids. Like everyone had like a sort of community. Like we don't have that now. We had to
Well,
make
they
our
could,
own.
like commoditize so much of it, right? Like I was reading an article talking about how like Uber like didn't exist back then. You like asked your neighbor to drive you to the airport,
Mhm.
or like the grocery
Mhm.
shopping, and a lot of things we like chose ease and like capitalism, right?
Yeah.
In replace of the village. But
Yep.
now we're trying to like reclaim.
After
Um,
COVID, I think after COVID, a lot of things changed too.
Yeah.
That people, like they all kind of stayed in. They all
Yeah.
they
We lost a lot of that
wanted
connections
themselves.
with
Yeah, there's a
people.
lot of community connections that were there that I don't think are there anymore.
That's
yeah.
true.
I
Yeah.
think too, like I don't know, like having a village too is like does sound so amazing, and like I'm super lucky because my mom's really close and she's been amazingly helpful, and like my mother-in-law literally lives with us now, so
Right.
like and now we live in a neighborhood with like tons of kids, so I feel like maybe I have an atypical experience.
I'm like ready to
but
move
I
there,
think
but
I know you want to, yeah.
I literally been looking
We
at
can't
whenever a
wait
house
for you to
is up
have,
there. I'm like, I need a house that is going to fit my family right in that
Right.
neighborhood
Yeah,
because
it
it's
is a
so
great
nice.
It's such
And
a
like,
great neighborhood.
you can let your kid out just like we went out when we were kids.
Yes,
You
like
can,
us.
and
Yeah, yeah.
though like there is like it's not there is complications because you are like in a community, and I think that's the part we don't talk about where it's like that's complicated, right? Like
Yeah.
you're not just friends with everyone, you're like friendly with people. I feel like that was different back then. Like now you're
Mhm.
kind of like
Well, we
forced to be friends with your or we became friends, but like
Yeah.
it's like super tricky. I
we
don't know. Did
pretty
you guys
much
worry
knew
about that?
all our
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We knew all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, your
We
kids
don't-
played it. Everyone had kids.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And all the mothers
Like
used to
our
get
neighbors
together.
next door, their kids are grown. Across the street, they're the
Right.
same age, but they go to public school. The neighbors across there, over there, they're older. Like I just feel like it's not like a neighborhood of
I think
parents with children.
Kids.
I
right,
think
right,
in
right.
the
Yeah.
and I'm not sure what years that all started, but I think as we grew up and then as we had children, a lot of the children that our generation had went to college and moved away.
That's a good
They
point
went
too.
across the
True.
country.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah. So
live
all
near
your
their
friends
stay
parents.
far
Right.
away.
They moved
Yeah.
far away.
Yeah.
And
And if you're working, like that
And
makes it
you're
really tricky
working.
too if both people are working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that
a
was
lot of times
Meg,
you had to work wherever your company told you
took
to
you to
work.
work. That's
And
right.
that didn't necessarily mean near your family. It
Right.
meant a lot of times traveling far away.
Yeah.
And that disconnected the family. And I blame that on the way our businesses were structured and how they grew up
Yeah,
thinking
and-
they had to be a certain person or a certain job, and then they had to go somewhere else to get that job. And they're the ones that ended up leaving. Like
Yeah.
my sister, that's what happened to my sister. All her kids, now she lived in the same house for 50 years.
I know, and they're all in
And all of their
Texas,
kids,
California.
Texas
Yeah.
and California, and on the other side of the world,
I'm very fortunate. Both my kids live within driving distance of here, and so we're lucky. We all have each
Mhm.
other.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just so proud of Meg for she has such a kind and patient way with her girls.
She's very patient.
Just yes, and I was
Not
very
all the
patient.
time.
most of
Mm.
the time.
You were more patient than I am. I think.
So I think that she got a little bit of the patience, but
Mm.
yeah, it's not easy to be a
I am
parent.
not
It's
patient.
not
I
easy.
try to be patient, but
Yeah.
it's very hard
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Would you parent differently if you had kids today?
I would not. No.
What about you?
I don't know. I don't know how I would be a parent as of today. I think like the only comparison I would have is how I treat Arabella. I treat her so differently, as far as, but she's my granddaughter.
she's
I'm
Yeah.
not
I know,
responsible.
that is really
Yeah.
different,
I'm not
right?
responsible
So
for
different.
bringing her up.
Yeah.
I mean, I care about what happens to her and the kind of life she has, but it's not my responsibility. It's yours.
It's a different role.
Yeah.
Different.
I
Yeah.
just like having fun with them.
I was gonna say, do you
Yeah.
like being a grandparent better?
Oh,
or
yeah.
a parent?
Way better.
Yeah.
Do you think kids have it easier now than
I
when
do
we did?
not.
Me either. Social media. No.
I know.
No, I think they are y'all are subjected to so many things you have to make a moral decision about, even just bringing it into your home. We never had to do that. We were just like, you did certain things. You knew that you had to obey your parents. If parents told you to do something, you got to do it. And then, you'd go out, go play with the kids, come back home and it was pretty easy.
But you do
You know.
something wrong, they video you.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like
yeah.
there's videos.
I mean, I'm
you can't get
sorry.
away with anything anymore.
And I
That's
think
true.
that's not good. I don't think
No, I
that's
don't like
good.
it.
I think,
Yeah.
I think there
There's
should
so
be
much
some.
judgment too about it, right?
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
so
my
much.
gosh.
Yeah.
And you know what? Everybody has a different opinion about life,
Yeah.
period.
I mean, I
You're
feel
so
like
right.
a social media sort of for me has opened up so many doors though, like on different ways to do things.
There
to
is
be
that too.
honest, like
There's some
I
good
think there's
things
some
about
amazing
it.
things
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. I mean, like this morning, Arabella didn't know how to play with one of her toys. What did she do? She went over to Siri and asked them.
Oh yeah, isn't that crazy?
Because I couldn't help her. I'm like, oh, I don't know
guess
what
what?
to do with
Siri
that.
told her, and she
She
got it
did
together.
it.
Siri
She put it
told her.
together, and she was so thrilled. She was so proud of herself, and she was coloring. I mean,
It's
it,
hot, yeah.
yes, in some ways, that's very.
Meg told me about
nice.
ChatGPT, which I had never known.
I
It's-
love
It's my
Chat.
best friend now.
It is my best friend
My
too.
best
I love
friend
it.
now.
Things
I'm like,
don't eat Rex's shoe.
Oh,
And I put into ChatGPT. I was like, where can I get these shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you like
it's-
it now.
I like Chat.
And will my dog die?
What did you do with your dog?
No, and will my dog die because he ate the shoe?
Yeah.
I was less worried about that. He has
Oh.
a stomach of steel. I have
He
this
really
whole-
does. He's
does.
eaten everything at
Oh,
this
that dog
point.
has eaten
He
everything.
didn't eat the whole shoe. He just
Oh.
loves zippers.
Wait, he
Just
ate a
love
zipper?
Eats
So
the
many
zippers off your
zippers.
coat.
Oh, I know he ate my Fendi jacket's zipper.
He
It
goes
has
through
chew
phases.
marks on it. Whenever I
He-
look at it, I see his little teeth. I'm like, I can't sell
Brian's
this for
in
as much
Kentucky-
now.
yeah, Brian's in Kentucky, and the girls have been sick, so he has not been on as. I've been taking him on walks, but he has not been as active as he usually is. So he's
Yeah.
eating things, and I'm like, well, you can't leave your shoes on the ground in the middle of the floor. Too.
Yeah, we had a dog that did that. Bo.
Yeah.
She ate everything. She
Yeah.
ate a whole Halloween basket. I mean, she was only like,
Tucker ate.
Little.
Yeah. Well,
Do you
Tucker used to eat candy, and like you not say he ate chocolate.
oh yeah,
Oh,
my
that's so
my dog
good.
ate a
We thought-
whole
They used to give him.
Easter basket.
They used to
we
give him Chinese food, and he would eat it like he would hold it in his hands like that.
He had the stick of the Chinese food he could hold in his hand.
Do you remember
And he would
Lima?
eat like a.
Yes.
Lima ate corn on the cob like a person.
Is
This so
Like
strange.
this.
Some, yeah.
Do you remember the time
That
that we had a really big storm and I
The
had
hurricane.
it was a hurricane, and on one side of our house we had no windows, so we didn't know what was going on over there. Anyways, I had made 2 pounds of hot pastrami, and we all had those big bulky rolls, and I had this stuff all on the table on each plate. And our neighbor called us and said,
The tree.
all of your trees are down on the other side of the house. It was
They
like
fell on
about
someone's house.
20
Oh, God.
trees. We're like,
Oh, my
what?
gosh.
And of course, the first thing we all did was get up and go outside, and we're like,
Well-
oh my word. We were out there, of course, talking to neighbors, laughing, and, half hour at least. Came back in. There wasn't one bulky roll, one
She's only like
hot
this big.
pastrami
Too. She was a peekaboo.
left on the
Everything
on the
gone.
plates. And the cat was on the other further side of the thing, just licking her chops. I
Yeah,
probably got
you-
one
they knew.
piece. That's it. That's all she got. And the dog was in
She
the
didn't wanna get in
hallway
trouble.
on the ground, laying down, like
Uh.
she couldn't move. Her stomach was hard as a brick.
It was like
I
dragging
had
on
to
the
call.
ground.
I
She'd
had
go
to
to
call
bed.
the vet.
Yeah.
I did.
It was
Yeah.
fine. She was fine.
Just
And
needed
she
too
was
much
fine.
food.
Yeah, I didn't have to bring her in, but I thought, oh, she's gonna
Yeah,
die
and
from
bringing
eating so
animals
much.
into the situation is tough too.
complicates
Yeah,
things.
complicated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we talk Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Just which- yeah. Does anybody have like a favorite Mother's Day story or like ways that you used to
I
like to celebrate?
It's funny because most of the Mother's Day stories were all about my mom. So
Yeah.
We would
every
always
Did you
Mother's Day,
celebrate
visit
Mother's
your
Day with
we would
Grammy.
always celebrate it with my mother. I mean, same with Father's Day too. But I think most of those moments were really memorable because it was like a
Family was all
uniting.
together.
It was all
Mm.
together. We
Yeah.
would. And Mother's. I don't remember Mother's Day with my kids. I mean, I'm sure we had them
Well, we went to
because
Grammys.
I think most of the time we went to Grammys. Yeah, I don't think we get to
I
celebrate.
got my favorite thing is my breakfast in bed. Every year they would give me breakfast in bed. Now, was it edible? Some years, yeah, some years.
That's nice.
We were not good
But
cooks. My dad was not a good
he
cook.
was horrible. But
It's just
anyway,
put everything in the
we
pan.
everything in the piano, and but so yeah, but
like.
I did every year. I would look forward to the breakfast in bed. So that's
Mhm.
what we used to celebrate. Then we would go to dinner, but we would take my mother too. She would come everywhere, but we skied a lot too on Mother's Day. So we would go up and
To Maine. Yeah.
to ski, and yeah, we'd have a lot of fun. So I'm very happy with Mother's Day.
How are you celebrating Mother's Day?
I canceled Mother's Day.
Yeah, this year.
Did you celebrate Mother's Day here at
When?
home this year?
It's not until
She's
this weekend.
Oh,
coming,
it's
yeah,
this
Sunday.
weekend.
Hopefully,
That's right.
Hello.
hopefully
Sorry.
someone gives her
Well,
something.
how about last year? Did you celebrate Mother's Day last year?
Yeah, we went to. We actually went with the Burkharts, I believe, and we went to brunch.
Okay.
I love
Yeah, we
I think
love
that was
brunch.
last
Well,
year.
but-
I
and
used
so
to
what are you
love
going to do
brunch.
this year?
So
for
this
Mother's
year,
Day?
Kim's going to Poland. So I think she leaves at like 2 p.m. for work. So I don't know. I think Megan and I are going to hang out with the kids in the afternoon. Maybe we'll go to the park. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just a no pressure. I feel like
No
there's a lot of
pressure. Yeah, we
pressure.
had a lot going on this month. Like I feel like also with two moms, like I feel like we kind of celebrate each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the beginning, when we first got married, we were like, or when we first had our rebel, we were like, oh, we'll celebrate Mother's Day for me, and then we'll do Father's Day as other Mother's Day. But it just didn't. Oh, hello. This is Marshy. She's very social and she doesn't like being ignored. Okay, Marsh, you got to get down, ma'am.
Coming down.
I knew she was going to come up here. Marshy.
She's fine.
So you had two Mother's Day, kind of, but now
Yeah,
you
so now
celebrate
we have only
together?
one because like Father's Day was like sort of weird to be like it just
Yeah, the
didn't
Mother's Day
work
didn't-
out. So we
didn't
just
work.
celebrated together
You're
now.
experimenting.
Yeah, we were kind of because I wanted her to have her own special day too, but
Yeah.
I don't know. So we celebrated together. But this year I don't know. She asked me what I wanted to do. I was like, I don't know, because she's leaving. So I
There
think
was
we'll just
one
do
year though I
something.
did get there was one year I got a present as a tree, and I wanted a Coach bag. So I was not happy with the tree. And then one of the
Did you
guys,
plant it?
well, yeah, oh yeah.
Mm.
One of the guys at work said to me, "You should love that tree because it's going to grow with your children." And when he put it that way, like
You're like,
the
oh,
tree was going to grow, and the tree is still
That's probably
growing.
what I was
It's
thinking
still in
at
the
the
front
time,
yard.
but yes.
So I was not happy with that Mother's Day, so I went out and bought myself a Coach bag.
I think that's hard, right? Yeah, 'cause it is so
Yep.
easy to
Well,
just
It was very,
Yeah.
I mean, it was,
And-
and so when he put it that way, it was, yeah.
Yeah, and I think you've been very thoughtful of me at Mother's Day. And one of the things that you sent me was that rose in the glass thing that last week. I have that on my
yeah, she likes
my
knickknacks.
pass through. it's
I
in
usually
my
get her like a
kitchen.
nice handbag, but
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? She has so many handbags now. I was like,
Yes.
I'm gonna get her something else, and I ended up getting her like the Forever flower.
Yes.
Okay.
That's really
It's
pretty.
like
Yeah, it's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a thing, I guess. But
You're just celebrating
Yeah.
your mother or you,
Yeah.
and yeah,
um,
you should.
if you could go back, what would you do differently?
Woo.
It could be nothing,
Um,
right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have done differently.
Nothing.
Melissa's like, I
Well,
wish
I
would be nice.
I don't think my goals had changed. I just think I had a lot of challenges raising both of you, not knowing some of the stuff
Yeah,
that went
you-
on and then finding out later and thinking, what did I ever do to, I mean, you kids, even though we didn't have a lot of outside influences like you do today, still made parenting very challenging.
I think any generation parenting is hard, no matter what. Kids are hard.
I loved being a parent. It was like all the jobs I've done. Being like getting Maggie first too. I never thought I would have a girl because my husband's family we had so many boys in the family. So when I got a girl, this is it. So yeah, it was, that was the most rewarding job I've ever done,
Yeah.
being a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
always Kim and I talk
Yeah.
about it, and I'm like, can you imagine our life without Arabella?
Right.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
even imagine life without her. Like, how boring.
Yeah.
You know,
It
like
would,
why?
yeah.
Like, yes, we could go out all the time, like whatever, but like, it definitely gives you like a sense of
Different
purpose,
perspective.
and like,
Yeah.
it
Mhm.
makes you
Mhm.
feel whole.
Well, and I
Yeah.
think when our generation was growing up, our big thing was to grow up, get married, and have
Have kids.
children.
Yep.
That was it.
Mhm.
That was your goal in life.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
didn't
that's
it wasn't
definitely
as
just
much as, like,
changed. I mean,
yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want to live
Right.
my life, and
Yeah.
then I
We have
wasn't even sure.
choices now.
I wasn't
Like,
even
there's
sure
more
if I wanted to
choices.
get. I mean, I definitely wanted to get married, and I definitely wanted children someday. But I wanted to wait like a long time, like until I was done with
But you
like.
did, yeah.
I
I know,
did.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like
Right.
it's swinging back. I waited a while too, not
Mhm.
quite
I
so long, but like,
as well.
yeah. I think so. I know a lot of parents that are super young.
And I
So
mean,
think,
when
yeah.
I got married, I was 21, which back
That's young.
then, that was that was old.
I was
That was
20.
old
Yeah.
to be married.
Yeah.
In other words, when you
Well, you had
started,
me old too. Well,
well,
25.
you were
You were 25.
26,
You were 25. I've done the math.
70. Oh yeah, 25. You're right. Yeah,
I was
and then I was
20.
29 when I had Pete. So yeah, and that was not normal back then. 'Cause most
No. Yeah.
parents
Yeah.
got married and had kids right away.
We had more kids too. I think
And
a lot of kids. Well, you guys each had
18.
two, but
I mean,
yeah.
your older sister
Yeah.
too. By the time she was how old? Did she have 3 kids? How
She
old?
had 3 kids,
By
like
what
20.
age? 20.
By 20.
Yeah.
Well, that's
See,
like Libby had two.
yeah,
by,
my
what,
sister
19
did.
or
Yeah.
20. Yeah.
Yeah, and
She
that
had
was
really
normal
young.
back then.
It was normal. It wasn't
Because we
that
back
different.
then, I mean, I did go to college, but once I was done, I
You just
planned my life,
Yep.
found
Yeah.
someone,
Right.
and got
Yeah.
married and had kids right away. And I mean, I'm glad I had children. I really enjoyed my children. I really did.
Yeah.
It's when they started getting older and more challenging that, as much
That
as
she didn't
It's
enjoy it.
The teenage
it's
years.
both.
no,
You
I
enjoy
did.
it
I
and it's
just,
challenging.
it
Yeah.
just became more challenging, and it was more of a struggle as a parent to keep control. And I think honestly,
But your
when you
job is
go,
not to control your child.
well,
We
control is
thought you
probably
were
not
supposed
There's
to.
lots of
We
different
thought
ways.
you were
Yeah,
supposed
that's
to.
how you're.
not control, but to
But
direct,
that's I feel like how you
direct
tried to
you.
parent and as
And maybe I did,
yeah.
but guess what? We're not perfect. And you know what? I hate to say this, ladies, but neither are you.
We
You
know
are
that.
going
We
to
don't
have,
mind not being perfect.
you are
You
going
you
to
can
make,
say that,
not
and that
want to
doesn't
be.
like make us sad or anything. We
You
know
know,
that.
we're
we talk
going
about
to
ours.
make
She
mistakes
knows
be
and
perfect,
you know
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Even
Perfect
with
would be
all the
boring.
tools that you have today and everything that you have access to you doesn't mean that you're not going to make mistakes. You still
100%.
will,
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
children are different. Everybody's
Yeah.
different.
Yep. And they'll test you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's one parenting choice that we make that you disagree with?
That's like
That's
asking
really
for
putting them
trouble.
on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think being less demanding as far as how the kids have to perform today. I think we need to relax a little bit and not put so much stress on our other kids. We
Mhm.
just need to kind of let them, I guess, let what they're able to do and what they're able not to do, and listen to them. And just, if they don't want to do something, don't make them do it.
I mean, I don't feel
Especially,
like I make her do anything she's gonna do.
well, no, but I think because there's so much of a requirement to do everything 90 miles an hour. And I think every parent probably feels like you have to go here, you have to go there, you have to do this, you have to do that. The kids aren't used to that. They need to have some quiet time. They have to be able to
Right.
downtime.
They need downtime. Yeah.
They need to
I agree.
recover from their busy day, and their day is busy. I'm like, watch Arabella, and I'm like, I don't know if I could do that today. If
She makes you tired.
yeah, I mean, she does a lot.
She's
Every
energy.
moment of every day, she has something going on, and I don't think that's
She
necessarily.
does not have something going on every day.
Well,
Just witness what your mom's
it's
saying.
not things that you've given her.
She's
all
just
the
very
imp-
busy.
She's very, very
She
busy.
wants to be busy. She gets up in the morning,
She's
she
like
grabs the
busy.
crafts.
She just
gotta-
moves a lot too.
She
It's different
does.
between, like, she needs to always be on the go. Like, you're constantly moving
Yes.
too. Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so are you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm as busy as you are, though. You were a lot busier person than I was. I was always
That is not
busy.
true.
Well, in my perception, I didn't
That's your
think I was that
She never sits
active.
down.
I'm like that now.
I saw her sitting yesterday. A little bit.
It's not normal.
I mean,
It's
my
by
husband,
driving her crazy.
my husband says to me, like, because when I'm home in my own environment, I have like, I don't know, I just do things. I have to have
Yeah.
something going on. And at the end of the day, I'm supposed to go in, sit down, watch TV, and keep my husband company. I'm down in this chair. In like 2 minutes, I'm up.
Doing something else.
So
That's
I'm
just
like,
how
oh,
you
I
like it.
forgot to do this. Oh, let me do this, or think of something else to do, and I'm like constantly moving and doing. And so
Yeah, I wish I could get that from you.
I don't. I mean,
I'm chill.
yeah, I mean,
I chill. I like that. I
my,
feel like I'm more relaxed than you are or were.
maybe
I feel like I definitely relax more as I've gotten older.
you're right. You have. You were very
Because
also
you don't
active.
believe in laziness.
No, I don't think she was late. She just
No,
was.
Megan has this thing where she doesn't believe in laziness.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, even now, I mean, 3 days a week, I walk with my friend at a boardwalk. 3 to 6 miles, and the other 3 days, I go to the gym, and that's my day. Every day, I have something to do, and that's not.
It's your
So
routine.
that's
It's
busy.
my.
Yep.
I'm busy. I am busy. In fact, our neighbors a lot of times they'll ask us to go out, and I'm like, I can't. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
You're busy.
Yeah. I mean, they're all retired, just like us, but I don't really want to just sit home and watch TV.
No, that's why I don't retire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I just don't want to.
Yeah, what will
would.
you do?
I'd be
Yeah.
bored.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
she
like I
loves
don't know.
working.
I'm not. I
Yeah.
feel like I will retire from whatever, but I feel like
Yeah.
I don't work. So, but like I do work, but like
You do work.
I am a hairstylist, but like I don't work a lot. But like what I do, I always want to do something.
Yeah.
I'm always like trying to
Same.
plan
Yeah.
something.
I think even when you do retire, you'll do something.
Yeah, so I
And
would
you're
do
still
something
involved
else.
with the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I work at the airport, Logan Airport, so it's busy.
I love
I'm
Winthrop.
always busy.
Yeah.
I know I love it.
Yeah.
So it's a constant busyness. So when I get home, yeah, I just want to chill.
Mm.
Yeah.
And there are
that's fun.
times when I do, if I've had a busy day, I come home and I crash,
Yeah. It gets you every
Yeah.
now and then.
Well, we wanted to thank you both
Thank you so much for
coming
coming.
and
Yeah.
Thanks for
sharing your
having us.
experiences as
Yeah.
moms.
Nice.
And if your day doesn't end up being perfect on Mother's Day, you're not alone. Not everyone has
Really
a
not.
perfect Mother's Day.
And you can make it your own.
Yeah.
Don't feel
That's right.
pressure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To do what you're supposed to.
Don't
Yeah.
forget to join our Substack and our Instagram.
Yeah.
And we hope that you'll continue to listen.
Yeah. And if there's another mom you think that could benefit, definitely share it.
And if you want to be a guest on our podcast, drop us a message or a DM.
We'd love to have you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us today. We know your time is valuable and probably interrupted. So we're grateful to be part of your chaos.
Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.
Leave us a review if you loved it. But even if you didn't, we can take it. We've survived toddler tantrums. Barely.
Namaste, bitches.